Let's go to machine gun. Again, we're doing... What the heck? I'm getting that a lot where I don't just get one event. I get multiple events. So now we've got... got bandits too. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 32. I believe it's 32. Yes, 32 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die of the Purge. I did a couple things real fast between the end of last one and the beginning of this one. So I moved my switches off the back wall. Just 'cause I don't want to take any chance of explosions, knocking them off, and then losing all my traps there. I also hooked up the last fence post, so you'll see that when we get there. But what I want to do now is I'm going to do a harvest, and then I'm going to pick everything up, and we're going to go ahead and get our farm moved to the base. Okay, the garden is picked up and in my inventory, and I've forgotten that I think I'd left some car stuff here. Well, maybe I didn't. Nope, I guess let me grab these. Maybe it is the... Well, I know it's the decorative stuff. I think I left some decorative stuff in here. I think I still have... Yeah, I got some lights and some furniture and stuff. We'll look at that later. And, of course, the other thing with the lights and stuff is I realized after a long time of playing this mod that I can rewire the stuff. I thought I had tried it. Maybe I was thinking of a different mod, but I thought I'd already tried rewiring the power to stuff, but apparently not. Apparently... It does work, and I might even be able to hook up like the street lights and things, which opens up a whole lot of possibilities. So this is trader stuff, so that's why it's still there. So okay, I gotta come over here and dump this, but I'll show you right now what I did this morning. I still need to upgrade these blocks, but you can see I've got the wire that comes right down there, and then it catches them at this beginning part, and then once it gets too high for them is when they hit the other one. So it gives me a little bit more time with them being electrocuted and slowed before they actually get to me. Another thing I want to work on is this. I don't like it hanging over the edge like this. So what I'm just going to end up doing is running the pillars. Just going to run them straight up from the ground level. That way it won't overhang, and it doesn't give the zombies a chance to get close to the thing, because I think that technically that puts them close enough to really start breaking down those walls there, and I don't want that. So that's something else I'm going to be doing today. But let's get inside and dump or put all my farm stuff in there. Again, I'm not going to lay out the farm plots yet. It's coming, but not yet. Plantables, so you guys are all going to go in there. I do need to try and get some more super corn. But it's going to be a bit before I make that trip. Okay. All right. So, what else do I want to do today? So, I harvested the cops, reload. I ride the turrets up to the sensor. So, they're no longer hooked up to these. These are all moved. But now they're, and it's no longer a pressure plate, because that can get blown up really fast by the seekers. So they're just on all the time. Eventually I'm going to get some maybe motion sensor or something, but right now they're just always on. So that's taken care of. I would like to add lights to the base, the overhang on the bottom of the support pillars, and then the garage block. So those are some things I want to do this morning, but let me situate myself and I will be right back. Well, I was gonna, but it looks like we have guests. So let's actually see how our our setup actually works. That one probably isn't going to work as well. Puppies, you need to come over here, and we need to halt. All right. So I don't know how long that, because I didn't cover it, so I don't know how long it's going to last before. All right, I need to back up. Can't be that close. So if they explode over there, then we're going to definitely run the risk of having this brand new fence post destroyed, unfortunately. And one of the things I don't agree with is if they're exploding, they shouldn't be, or if they're stunned, they shouldn't be able to explode. Alright, let's go to machine gun. Again, we're doing... What the heck? Again, it happens... I'm getting that a lot, where I don't just get one event. I get multiple events. So now we've got... got bandits, too. Alright, let's get rid of you. Okay, I need to switch. And the screamer. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have 3 events right now, all at the same time. So I have a screamer horde, I have a bandit, and I got like the Death's Whisper. This is a little crazy. Okay, why am I? Did they? Oh, they broke the door.
My senses have picked up something.
What the? Oh my god! And they. So even though that was over here, that got damaged. Okay, I can't have things there either now. Oh my goodness. All right, I need to get this horde dealt with, and then I got to make some decisions on my power, because the exploding zombies literally busted the switch that I had on the wall there. Okay, I don't know what you're... Why you guys are... you have an actually open path to me now, and you're all going stupid. Okay, what the heck is going on down here? Alright, I'm going to have to get that floor done, because it appears... I don't understand what you guys are doing down there. And the only thing I can think of is it because they can shoot, that they think that they can shoot me from down there? I don't know. Like, this is silly. Okay. Alright, I need to come out here and finish this. What are you guys doing? Okay, now you have what? Got through? Yeah, I got some designing to figure out. And yeah, you didn't break it. Well, that's good. You just broke the blocks on top. Pretty sure the only thing I really lost, besides a few sand blocks, and over there, which doesn't provide any structural support. Looks like I did lose some blocks here. All right, so interesting. I need to do some thinking over here, because they were gathering down there, and I'm not sure why. So I got to see if there's a way that I can stop them there, and then figure out what to do about my my switches over here, because it seems like they were... Let me get my repair tool. Let's see what the... Did they damage my walls? Is that... Because it was right here. No, the wall wasn't damaged. So how did they... I don't know. But you know what? Well, at least strengthen those. Yeah, I gotta figure some stuff out. Alright, I'm not sure what's going on with the walls. I'm glad I bought those extra switches, because otherwise I might be in trouble here. But I'm going to move them up to here. I mean, this is far enough away from the wall. I hope that that gives me enough support. I might decide even to... just in this area right here, where it seems like it's... yeah, on both sides. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. Just because it's the second time I've had an event where it's failed. And luckily, you know, I'm able to respond to it. And then, you know, running outside to finish it off. But the whole purpose of this is to make me safe. Why are you there? I don't know. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do this to give myself some better structural support on this side here. And then I will upgrade them to the concrete. Put all my switches up here. That way that they're protected from explosions on the side and they're protected from explosions on the front. And I think I need to put a vault door here because that regular door got destroyed way too fast. Like, I was kind of surprised that when I came back that was gone. Okay, actually not. I need to go up here. And luckily this hasn't had any issues, any damage. So it looks like that's at least safe. So, alright, I think that's kind of what we're going to have to do here. Dude, droney. Problem with the drone is they get really annoying, and then you tell them to stay put, and then you forget. And then you're off somewhere where you wish they were with you, and they're not. I can't help it though. Right now I'm way too busy. I think the fun pimps need to do something about the drone. Let click through it or something. Like, if I could click through even if he's in front of me, that would make all the difference in the world. Like, if the only way you could interact is if you were hitting the the action button, then that might make a difference. Okay. Crappy part is I lost all of my electric fences when that happened. I also lost my door. Like, that was kind of a pretty and I lost my shotguns too. That was kind of crazy. Alright, so this is my main switch and it's always going to be on, and that's going to go to my trapdoor and my electric fences. Although I do need to run around and rewire. Actually, before I do that, hold on. I need to also get the upgrading materials. Okay. This is not what I was intending to do at this part of my episode, but I need to. Do I still have concrete? I don't. For whatever reason, it's letting me. Sometimes it lets me craft from inventory. Yeah. All right. You are going to be the shotguns. So let's get all the ones that I need to do right now. That way I can have my fences going all the time. I can choose if I want to have the shotguns. That's going to be for our garage, or our door, and this will be kind of for lights. And I still have room for more, but I need to run out here real fast. Let's get that last one, and then I'm gonna upgrade the protection blocks so that we're safe on this part. All right, doggies. Okay, man, they blew the whole thing up here. That's crazy. All right, everything here is going to. It should be explosion proof. You know what? So I'm just going to go to cobble right now because I do want this to be explosion proof, because that's the whole thing I'm trying to protect this from, is when the seekers come through. And the desert. I'm going to eventually. I need to go buy that auger that they had for sale. So the auger, so I can quickly dig up, because that was what took a lot of this morning and made it take longer than it should have, was the fact that the shovel's so slow. Like, I didn't realize how absolutely slow it was to shovel, until I'm in a hurry trying to quickly get something done. So, and I think that kind of answered what I'm planning on doing this morning. So, I wanted to expand kind of up in here in what we're doing, but I think what I really need to do is we need to get this whole area here taken care of. That way I am ready for the next time we get a seeker coming through. Hopefully we don't have any more issues with this kind of stuff. Boy, that was a little hairy. But I do think I need to get those things blocked off too. I think those are actually also causing a problem. And I don't know if that was one of the reasons I also need to solidify this out here too. I've got a lot of, I think, stuff that needs to get strengthened. Even if it's just at this level here. Because this seems to be where they were hiding. And then I still need to solve down in the pit. Because for whatever reason, they were happy just sitting there down in the bottom of the pit. And I don't know why. I don't know what that reasoning was. Unless it was just the bandits, and because they can shoot at me, they thought they could reach me from there. Okay. I want to make sure I do the same number of blocks over here. It almost makes me kind of hope I get another one. Wow, look at that. Okay, my bad. I guess I need to do this entire... So they must be seeing this as a pathway. Yep, because of these blocks here. And because it's at height level. And if I'm not mistaken, one of the things that the way the Fun Pimps have the zombies is they try to get to height level and then get across to you, which would explain why they put a hole in that part of the wall. It doesn't explain why they were sitting there at the bottom, though. But hopefully this should at least prevent them from trying to come through the side. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to... This entire row is going to have to be upgraded. Just to prevent them from... Yeah, and now I'm out of concrete. I need to get more. I'm going to have to start cooking. I really thought that I was sitting plenty good on these blocks. But I am not. That's it for explosive-proof concrete. I make it in here, don't I? So right now I can make... Yeah... Will still leave me some, but I need to get more cooking. How much concrete can I make? Yeah, I can make a little bit more, but I need more cement. And for our cement, yeah, I'm kind of limited by... Oh, that's right. It's times 10. So let's do... We'll do a little bit. I don't want to use all my oil shale. But let's get a little bit more cooking. Oh, yeah. I need, and I don't want... Wait, steel door... Everything is made in here except for just the regular steel door, and I have to do that here? That's very weird. Alright. So I need to make one, and that's just for down there. The rest of you guys up here are still fine. But I do need to make a couple regular doors. Oop, I apparently just activated the in-game music, and I forgot how that was. No, I didn't mean to do that either. Okay, there we go. Yep, okay, just the back button. So, all right. All these things I was planning on doing, and I just haven't had a chance to, and the game does not want to let me do it. Like, absolutely does not want to let me do this. Okay. While those are cooking, let's at least go through. I need to break these. So, I'm gonna break these while we're cooking, and then we'll come back, and it's purging time. So I didn't get nearly as much work done as I wanted to, but this I think is actually important work. I absolutely need to get this done. All right, so I've got one wall's worth done. I do need, I think, to finish mirroring this so that all matches. Again, that way it'll give it something to structurally adhere to, because when I got to these ones here, they didn't actually they didn't fit to anything. Like, there was nothing for them to sit on. Because of my limitation, you know, how fast we're going to go through, you know, these POIs and how much time we're going to be here, I don't feel like I can just put that off until later. So, I need to be working on this now. Wait. Hold on. Do I have... Is that all the cobble I have? No, it isn't. Okay, good. Yeah. I don't have the time to, just hey, we'll do this in a week. We'll come back to this and finish. I need to get this taken care of now, so we can get back on to completing the desert, because I do want to complete the desert, and that actually includes completing our base. So I'm gonna keep upgrading all this stuff here. I'm gonna go down and fix down there. So this is literally the rest of this episode is going to be me fixing stuff. So fixing up here, fixing down there, and then I think I've got stuff in a position. So if I get another event, we're going to try that again. We're going to go back into our defensive position and try it and see where things come from. Hopefully it doesn't happen until after I get rid of these and I get the sides upgraded, and then let's see if we can actually get them to follow the pathfinding we want and not just sit there in the bottom of the hole and stuff. Because I saw with the number of things that got broken, I need to do some work down there too. So I've work all over the place I need to do right now. All right, and we have company. I want to test this out though. Who do we have? Oh, it's another screamer horde too. All right, I need you to not stay up very long. I'm watching the drawbridge until it actually goes up. Alright, we should be good now. Alright, let's get out the old gun. Yep, there's the screamers calling. Alright, is anybody... Are they still coming back up? Alright. Looks like it, as long as the screamers don't just stay somewhere where I can't reach them. But looks, and they're gonna start calling in some nasties. So where are the screamers? Because I need to be able to finish them off. So I may need to set some kind of view det port down below, because I think that's gonna be my biggest problem. If they get stuck down below, and why did this? Okay, they both went off to the left, and I don't understand why. Okay, Pooches, I need you back over here. You don't need to be out there. Okay, it seems to be working for regular zombies, but for some reason, the screamers are not. They're just... What the heck? Alright. I don't know where the screamers are right now, and that's making me nervous. I'm getting lots of kills. This part works as planned. I just have to figure out why. Alright, you know what? Alright, we need to go up here and see what's going on. Alright. Where are you guys all going? Something's happening on the side. They're all going over that way. Alright, I have got to figure this out. I have got to figure out what... Dude, they're all in the back. Why? What on earth is causing you guys to want to be back here? Okay. Something is not working on my design. And I have more screamers? Dude. Alright, you all need to stop. I've got to figure out what's going on over here, because I might need to put some turrets in the back. For whatever reason, they want to come to the back. And I don't know if it's because of the trapdoor? Like, I don't understand why a trapdoor would make them want to come back here. I honestly don't. Because a bunch of them are coming up here, and then a bunch of them are going to the back. So something still is not working. And that's not good. Alright, so two things I need to be able to do. I need to be able to see what's going on down below. So I might have to put a chute down there so I can see below. A chute somewhere. Maybe I got to figure out a chute somewhere. And I need some kind of view. Oh, come on. I literally just got done fighting one. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any purging today. Oh, my. Okay. What on earth, man? I am just... This is just... Again, it's getting crazy. I can only imagine what it's going to be like if I get to, like, the... any of the worst biomes. Like, this is... I'm glad I'm making actual horde bases, because I... This is crazy. I'm not even... Alright. I really need to be leveling this... the class I'm in. Yeah, let me get you down. Alright. Pigeon. This year, I need you out of here. Okay, got you sleeping. Let's crouch. Get the sneak bonus. Okay. Holy cow. I'm gonna use this until you're broken. All right. Okay. I've got to figure some stuff out. This base is not working like it's supposed to. Again, this is, you know, I built it on... Tell me that's not another screamer. It is. Oh my gosh. I built it on guesses. And you screamed again too, didn't you? Alright. Oh my goodness. See, this is the point where I should be able to just go into my base and just easily take these out. But I can't because it's not working. Right, there's a blue bag over there I want. Oh man. It is almost 2100. I got some base work done, but Alright, I need to make 2 more. Come on. I need to make 2 more turrets tonight between episodes. So I wanted to do some purging, but just not possible considering what has happened here. All right, it's time for a shoot. So it'll still have the same structural integrity because it's going to have wedges in there. Oh my goodness, I really got hurt too. It's still going to have wedges, so we'll still have the same structural integrity that we have currently right now. But it's going to give me the ability to peek. And that's kind of one of the things that I realized that was not working the way I needed it to. Okay. So if I put you like this, and I want to put you, yeah, there we go, like that. That way they're both still blocks, and then another one. I don't know if I want to see what my view is. Okay, yeah, I want you to also be a... darn. Okay, you're also going to be that same block, upside down wedge. That will at least give me a view down. Yep, so if I go like that, and like that. It's still fully structural and structurally strong, but I can actually come in here and I can shoot at the zombies that are kind of down in that area if I want to. I wish I could put some... Hold on. Our lovely, fantastic block. Can I get this set down in a way where I can actually use you here? Okay, I want you there. So technically, I think I want that block to be that. That gives me more view. I want to... Yes. Okay, I like this. Okay. That'll be that. And you will be that. Okay. So now I've got a really good view down here that I can shoot at zombies if I need to. Okay, man. That solves one problem. And I need to do it on this side as well. Should be fairly easy. I would like to do it back here also, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to. All right. That solves one problem. I'm going to do that off camera. So I'm pausing time here while I'm thinking about this. So I'm going to do that on the other side. I may still do it up above or right behind my door. I think those 3 lookout areas give me viewpoints down below where I'm standing. So if zombies go down there, I can just go back there with my my machine gun, and I can take them out and then go back into the fighting position. I also think I need to put hatches above them. Can I just make this the iron hatch? I can make that in the oven. Okay, so let's grab all the stuff that's been cooking. All right, so I need to make... I want to make a few of these because I think they're not as strong as the steel hatch, no, but they won't be as intrusive. All right, and then how much concrete can I make? All right, so let's make another... Keep that going. I haven't picked it up yet because right now I don't want to upgrade the concrete. Okay, so that takes care of those, and those. Oh yeah, I need to make shotgun. Okay, I think I just need the regular pump. Make one in each because it's going to take me a little bit of time. Oh, no, just one. Okay, and then I need to come down here. And what I'm going to do is I need to put a plate that is upside down. Okay, yeah, I know. And I'm going to put you one there and one there. And we're going to put our... Actually... I'm going to do that, and that's going to go above it. I'm going to make a cage for these. Because what I don't want is them to get blown up with pukers. So we'll put the scaffolding ladder again, because that's our nice block that'll keep it from getting spit on accidentally. Oof. Okay. And then, wait, that's where you just were. Yeah. Okay. One over there. And I'm not going to put the ones in the front until actually I get the actual shotguns in. So I'm going to end up having shotguns in these, and that's going to point out the back. So if I get anything that starts attacking me while I'm in my fighting position, those will take care of that. I need to fix up here too. That's also annoying me. All right. I suppose I can just do... Nope, I can't do blocks. Wow, you took some damage. Interesting. All right, I need the... All right, so I'm gonna cover this here up. I'm gonna get my shotgun traps out there. I'm gonna get my peak holes down below, and I'm also a lot I'm gonna work on tonight. And I also want to work on the other ramp down at the bottom. I want to get both my ramps done and functioning. So next time we don't have... What the heck? I don't want a repeat of what we just had. Yeah, that was unexpected and could have gone really bad. We got sort of owned by the zombie hordes there. We survived, but we definitely found weaknesses. So we're gonna get those taken care of. I have so much stuff I need to upgrade, but now, yep, there we go. Once I upgrade all those will be good. I need to upgrade. I need to do a lot of upgrading. Looks like I need to make the outside concrete because that's part of our problem. So I have quite a bit of reinforced concrete. Can I make more? Or this explosion proof? Oh, oh, okay. So I have to make more of that. So we're gonna make a ton of explosion proof concrete because I've done all the stuff that's got to be structurally sound. So now whatever we make now is going to be explosion proof. But anyways, I'm going to do all that between episodes. So I will see you guys for the next episode with our progress update, and then we'll get some purging done in that one. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. If you haven't already subscribed, appreciate if you hit that subscribe button for me as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.